Hello family. I haven't done a video in a while, so I thought I'd give you a video about a hike I went on last week with some coworkers from school. It was put together and organized by the principal of our school. And when they asked everyone if anyone was interested in going hiking, I was like, sure, no big deal. And it ended up being the worst day of my life as well as the best day in a way. I'm from Florida, so we don't have South Florida, so we don't have mountains, and Houston definitely didn't have mountains. So I was not used to going up mountains, and I thought it was going to be something. I guess I really wasn't thinking, but I thought it was going to be something similar to the hill I have to climb every day at work. So I was like, okay, I'll do that, but it paled in comparison to that, and it was a really big struggle for me. Not like endurance wise, but more because my muscles were working in ways that they had never ever worked before. And that was the most challenging part. So almost immediately my calf muscles started burning, um, going up the mountain. And then, so I wasn't going at the same pace as everyone else. And thankfully, Koreans are so nice. Like, people stopped and waited for me. My English coworker, American coworker, um, encouraged me the whole way because had he not been encouraging me, I would not have made it up the mountain. I would have quit a long time ago. So he was very patient with me. When I was going up the mountain, some Koreans, they're really serious about their mountain climbing. This one older Korean lady in Ajima, she was probably like in her late 50s, maybe 60s, was hiking up and saw that I was having a rough time, and she even offered me one of her hiking poles, and she said she would walk with me. And I was like, oh, that was so nice because, she didn't have to do that. But I was like, no, I'll make it up there bit by bit. I'm not going to be quick, but I'm going to make it up there. And so when I got to the top, I didn't take any pictures. I didn't relax in the moment because a lot of people, the people with my school were up there waiting for me. I don't know how long, probably hours. I don't know how long. And so I just wanted to get off the mountain. But the elevation of the mountain, we got up to, I think it was almost 700 meters. And there is a sign that you could take a picture with that tells you how high it was at. It probably took about 2 kilometers of distance to travel up to that level. I didn't have any pictures, so I went online, and here are some pictures from the mountain. It's called Mount Grandeok. I don't know if I'm saying it right. And it was very scenic and very pretty. A lot of nice little things along the way that we could see. So that was kind of nice. But I really didn't enjoy the scenery as much because I just wanted to make it up and off that. Now, this is not me or anybody I was with, obviously, but I wanted to, it's a good picture to show you that kind of terrain. I love this terrain, and this is what I thought it would be when they say we were going mountain climbing. I thought it would be like this the majority of the time, and it wasn't. You see how nice and level it is? It was not at all. So that was kind of rough, but I thought that once I made it to the top, it would be so much easier to go down the mountain. But actually, it was just as challenging. It took longer to go down the mountain. They had a lot of rocky stuff. I slipped a couple of times and fell. It was a rough situation. So here's a picture where you can actually see how far up the mountain you went. But going down the mountain, a different set of coworkers, actually it was my bosses really, stayed with me and helped me down the mountain. Not in the sense like physically helped me, but my muscles started cramping up to the point that it was like extremely painful. And they some Koreans who were going down the mountain gave me some of their sprays called POS spray, and then like automatically I felt released. But because I was still moving it on the mountain, down the mountain, my muscles would cramp back up, and one coworker was helping me massage out the muscles. They took their time, they waited, they told me, wait, don't go. And I was like, basically they were saying, rest, it's okay to rest. And I was like, no, I need to get off this mountain. I don't want to stop. If I do stop, it's going to be for like a minute. I got to keep going because I don't want to stay on this mountain at all. I wanted to be done with. And so they helped me, and it was really a rough time, but because I had the support of my coworkers, it was an awesome time, an awesome experience in that sense. I would not want to repeat it, but I'm glad that I accomplished that. It did rain the night before, so some of it was very slippery. This isn't a picture that kind of demonstrates the rockiness of the terrain. You had broken rocks, then you had some damp ground, and you had roots and trees and all of that kind of stuff all around. Trees became my friend because I could latch onto it and hold on. At some point, they did have ropes going down inclines where you could use to climb up or to go down. They also had this huge steps I'll try and find to show you as well. And it was rough going down because my muscles were cramping up, but I'm glad I didn't have to go up it because it was a huge. I'm thinking, let me try and get a picture. Now, this was one of the stairs. This is at the very base of the mountain going up. And I guess that's where my calves were like, what, are you crazy making me go up this? But the other stair steps going down were like probably 3 times as long. And let me see if I can try and find a good picture of it. Oh, this is one of the views that you could get from. Well, I couldn't find it, but just trust me, it was rough. But the experience of having accomplished something that was very challenging is an experience that really is what made it great. And I think that, and also having the experience where being supported by my coworkers, I haven't been here not even a couple of months, and they really were so very nice and encouraging and supportive, and it was just a great experience in that sense. But I don't plan to hike any more mountains anytime soon. But to know that I've done that and said, hey, I've done that is a great accomplishment. So that's just about it. So just wanted to share with you about my weekend climbing the Grandeok. I don't know if I say it right, mountain. Hope all is well. Bye bye.